Hello everyone. In this lesson we're going to take a look at input statements in C#. So let's go ahead and get started with an example. So what are input statements? Input statements are used to read user input in console programs, and we'll be demonstrating that later on in this video. It also returns a string that can be used for further processing. It has a very simple syntax, as we'll see in the next slide. So the syntax of the readline statement is very straightforward. The first thing you'll notice on the syntax is you need to declare a string to hold the return value from the call. So the next line then we're actually calling the console.readline statement, and notice we're saying that S, the string that we declared, receives the contents of console.readline. So we'll show this further in the next page in the complete demonstration. So the following programming listing is the modifications we're going to make to the first lesson we did, our Hello World program. This will be the first of many extensions we'll do in this class to keep extending the console program and adding more features of C#. So the first extension is we're adding a declaration to a string like we showed in the previous slide, and then we're entering a new WriteLine statement to prompt the user to enter their name. And then in the third marked comment below that, we're having a call to readline to return the name. And then in the very last modification, we're printing out hello world, my name is, and then notice the plus my name. This is a concatenation operation that combines these two strings together. So you'll see the return of the output saying hello world, my name is, and then we'll add your particular value that you enter for your name in there. So that's what we're going to demonstrate. Let's go on into Visual Studio and see how we write this code. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and start up Visual Studio. And once we get into Visual Studio, I'll go ahead and open the project that we did for the Hello World project in the last lesson. So I'll go ahead and find that underneath Hello World, and I'll open up that solution. So now once it opens up, I'll go ahead and open the program.cs file, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete the last WriteLine statement we had. I'm going to paste in the code so you don't have to see me type in the entire code that we're going to add. And this will be the new program that we'll have in the Hello World. So I've added a string that has a place for my name, and then we're entering another WriteLine statement to prompt to enter your name. And then in step 3, we'll actually read it in from the console, and in step 4, we'll print it out along with my name. So let's go ahead and run this, and now I'll go ahead and enter in my name, hit the return, and you'll notice now that it prints out both strings together. So a very simple change, but a way to add readline to the program, and that's really it for the next step of our lesson. We'll be adding more code to this as we go along, but I'll go ahead and save everything and exit Visual Studio. So we'll wrap up this lesson in the next step. Okay, now that we've added the next portion to our demo program, we've added a readline statement and printed out our name. So this is just the first customization in the first lesson of this. I think we have about 25 more lessons to go, and we'll be adding more and more elements to the C# language, and we'll be expanding our demo program. And hopefully by the end of that, we'll have most of the language elements of the C# language all contained in our single demo program. Then at the very end of the class, we'll write another program that really contains all of the elements into a larger console program. So that's it for this lesson. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.